Joining us now is the former House Intel Committee Chairman, Devin Nunes. Okay, Devin, you sat beside Adam Schiff for years. Was Speaker McCarthy right to bounce Schiff off of this committee?
Absolutely, he was, Trey, and I'm still trying to get cleaned up and sobered up after that experience that I had to sit through with him for so long. And I'd have to mention one, too, that you forgot, that I think is very important, one of the things that he did. The whole time that he was accusing Trump and Republicans of colluding with Russians, he was busy calling Russians, talking to Russians, trying to get his hands on these supposed nude pictures of Trump. So we have to keep this all in perspective. And look, now he wants to run for the Senate. And, you know, I think people are speculating, at least on Truth Social tonight, that the reason he's going to run for Senate because he can no longer be on Intel, and his only other option was going to OnlyFans or something. Now, for Swalwell, that may be his only solution, Trey. And I don't know. I know you're not a social media guy, but OnlyFans is kind of a place that people go for kind of shameless promotion, and they may or may not conduct lewd acts on that platform.
Well, yes, let the record reflect. I don't know anything about that. All right, I don't want anyone to think that you and I just don't like Adam Schiff, even though that's true. I don't want anybody to think that. Let's go to Mike Pompeo. I want to play a clip from Mike. He was on House Intel, former CIA director, former Secretary of State. Let's hear what Mike has to say.
Adam Schiff lied to the American people. And during my time as CIA director and Secretary of State, I know that he leaked classified information that had been provided to him. I don't think he should be seeing classified information.
That's a pretty serious allegation, Devin. I mean, it's, of course, you and I know that he lied to the American people and withheld information they were entitled to. But Pompeo says he leaked. That's a serious thing for a member of the House Intel Committee to do, is it not?
Yeah, look, pretty serious information. And Mike Pompeo, I think, would be in a position to know. And as you know, Trey, when we were there were constantly leaks. Now, some of those leaks happen to be classified information. But other times, and you alluded this to in your prelude, he would actually leak things that weren't so, which I think is even more dangerous because he would come out from the skiff and he would say, I can't tell you what I've seen, but it's really bad. And we know that there's information in plain sight. We know that there's more than circumstantial evidence that what? That Trump and Republicans are somehow tied to Vladimir Putin. And I will tell you, Trey, this has a real meaning in life. And I'm sure you get this too, you know, when you walk through an airport and you talk to people, you know, you will continually have people, at least I do, that will tell you, I can't believe how you've defended Vladimir Putin like this. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? So the damage that Schiff has done and Swalwell have done, poisoning the minds of the American people, is serious, with serious impacts.
You know, what I don't get, Devin, is you were talking about Russia longer than anyone else has been talking about Russia, well before the allegations of collusion, and all through them. You may be the biggest enemy of Russia, so how someone can accuse you of defending Putin, I don't know. But I want to ask you about the media. I mean, you dealt with the media for a long time. They seem to be in ashes and sackcloth over the fact that Adam Schiff is off of Intel. We got about a minute. How do you react to that?
Well, look, I think even more so if you look at the Twitter files that have been released and the reporting by Matt Taibbi, we always have known, Trey, that the media was in on this starting in 2016 with the dossiers. Everybody in Washington, D.C. had the dossiers that the Clinton campaign was producing and feeding to people. I think everybody, including the Russians, had the dossiers. The only ones that didn't have the dossier was you and I and the Republicans and the Trump campaign. We were the only ones kept in the dark. So the media was in on this the entire time. And now you would think that some of these guys would come out and actually say, have a little bit of self-awareness and say, hey, maybe we made a mistake. But it doesn't look like they're doing that, Trey. It looks like they're doubling down on me.
You're going to be in for a long wait, Chairman, if you wait for that. But hopefully we won't have to wait too long before we get to talk to you again. Thank you for joining us on a Sunday night.
Always a pleasure.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.